Hey guys, it's Mohammed again from tekkerreviews, and in today's video we're going to review and cover the Netgear Orbi. Now if you're like me and have been suffering from poor Wi-Fi and crappy connection for a long time now, then this video is definitely the one for you. As always guys, before we begin today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Now without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first question you're all probably thinking right now is, what on earth is the Netgear Orbi? The Netgear Orbi in short is a mesh network system that dramatically improves your Wi-Fi signal throughout the house. It helps by boosting your Wi-Fi and is able to cover a larger area using satellite Orbis in order to extend the connection reach. This is great to have, especially for those rooms where Wi-Fi signal is literally non-existent. So what exactly is a mesh network? Now, without going into too much detail and boring you guys, a mesh network works by using multiple access points throughout the house, where all access points form as one complete system, providing Wi-Fi to whatever device is closest to the access point. Now, in the case of the Netgear Orbi, the connection between the access points use a dedicated channel so that they stay connected to one another, and so that each access point can provide the highest bandwidth available. The Orbi has a tri-band connection, which has a 2.4 and 5 GHz connection for general use, as well as an additional 5 GHz connection reserved for backhaul and maintaining the connection. In regards to coverage, the Netgear Orbi router combined with one Orbi satellite can cover up to 450 square meter, which is a lot of space and quite impressive. Now another question you guys may be thinking is, why not buy a Wi-Fi extender instead to solve my connection problems? In my opinion, the issue with Wi-Fi extenders is that they usually take up half the available bandwidth from the router, thereby limiting the amount of Wi-Fi signal and speed you can receive. Plus, the advantage of using a mesh network as opposed to a Wi-Fi extender is that each access point uses the same SSID or Wi-Fi name, so you don't have to connect to each one individually again. The Orbi will then decide which access point your device should automatically connect to in order to give you the best connection available. Now let's talk about unboxing. Unfortunately, I no longer have the box available. However, at the time of purchase, when I bought the device roughly around 2 to 3 months ago, I opted for the tri-pack version, which contains one router, 2 satellite devices, all with power cables, and instructions on how to set up. I have the main router on the middle floor, 1 satellite in the loft, and 1 downstairs. Now, in terms of the actual setup process, I'd be lying to say it was a breeze. The instructions on the app weren't crystal clear, and sometimes I'd find myself repeating a process multiple times before it actually starts working. Overall, it could have been a little bit easier and more user-friendly, but once you've downloaded the Orbi app and completed the setup process, you should be good to go from there. The Orbi app, on the other hand, is a different story, and I mean that in a really good way. The app is firstly used to set up your Orbi router and satellite devices. Once installation and setup is complete, the app lets you see a list of devices connected to your Wi-Fi network, as well as the ability to block any device from receiving connectivity. Furthermore, you can also run speed tests and view your network map to see the status of your router and satellites. In addition, you can also implement parental controls, view your traffic meter, see your Wi-Fi analytics, and enable guest Wi-Fi, amongst other features as well. In regards to the actual setup and installation, you can find instructions inside the box or from the Orbi app. So now we come to the results. My current internet service provider is Virgin Media, and I'm currently on the 350 megabyte broadband deal. When using the default Virgin Media 3.0 hub Wi-Fi router, I get roughly around 40 to 50 meg broadband speed on Wi-Fi. However, when using the Orbi mesh network, I get the full 350 meg broadband. That alone made me realize that purchasing a mesh network was definitely worth it. In terms of pricing, you can pick up the Netgear Orbi router and 1 satellite from Amazon for around £295. However, if you opt for the tri-pack, you can get the router and 2 satellites for around £470. You can find both links to purchase from Amazon in the description below. But that's it from me guys. Let me know if you've also had Wi-Fi issues and what you did to resolve them in the comments below. I'm Mohammed from tekkerreviews, and I'll see you all in the next video.